Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. Now I am no art major, but it seems to me that one style in particular is being seen more and more this year in watches, and I wouldn't say it's a comeback because it's been there in plain sight all the time on some classic models that we know and love, but definitely some of the new watches do dig into the Art Deco style. And let's start with a few examples. Maybe with the Longines, with this Power Reserve model, or with this Heritage model, definitely inspired by this movement from the 20s and 30s, a time of great artistic and cultural innovation. And the watch that just came out, the Prism by Baltic, that's the one that really made me think about this topic, and had this striking visual. And I really like Art Deco because it's very bold and masculine, and yet you get something that you can feel it's a bit more artistic, a bit different on the watch, like on this Chopard XPS, for example. And as I said, it's not a comeback. It's always been there, particularly, for example, in watches like the Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso, especially with those quadrants at the top and the bottom, and the overall designs, of course, in the work of Cartier or Frank Muller. So yeah, started in the 1920s and 30s. There's a strong emphasis on geometric shapes, bold colors, and streamlined designs. And what about this Vacheron 1921? I mean, the name says it. That was the inspiration. Same for the Patek Philippe. So there are many examples to be found. It was never gone, but I think it's very present. And you don't have to spend too much. Bulova, for example, has a great line of watches that came out a few years ago, and sometimes it's just a little detail like the dial of this IWC, or for example the subdials, the classic subdials of the Paul Newman Daytona that are put back on this Le Mans by Rolex. So if a big brand like Rolex can bring it back, then it means that it's an actual trend in Switzerland, and maybe this dial as well could be classified like that. And this Zenith actually looks like one of those majestic buildings from Chicago that have inspired many designers. And remember, maybe I had a chat with Vianney Halter, the famous independent watchmaker, and his revamp, his new redesign of his classic watch will be inspired by those Chicago buildings, will be inspired by Art Deco. So even the indies are into it. So I think it's going to be a trend to watch, and it's a welcome trend. As I said, I find it bold and masculine, interesting without being too delicate. So very cool to see that. And let me know in the comments which other watch models you think are borrowing from the Art Deco style. Bye bye, guys.